Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm in my PJs because I'm not feeling well, so I'm here. So I wanted to talk to you guys about things that I'm currently loving. This video is going to include things about my routine, shows that I'm watching, travel, having a cook in India, favorite drinks, makeup product, what I've been to the movies to watch, and just things like that. So I just thought I would put it all in a video and sit and talk to you guys about things that I've been loving recently. Get straight into it. The first thing that I've got on my list that I've been loving recently is my routine. I'm absolutely loving just doing Pilates and yoga in the apartment, not going to the gym to do them because I hate going to the gym. Just being in my apartment with my little 1 kg and 2 kg weights, my little ankle weights. I feel like for the first time in my life I'm actually in a routine with my workouts, and I'm really enjoying just working out and being fit and being on top of my fitness, even if it is, like I said, lightweight. I started with Move with Nicole, which I know is like, it's yoga and Pilates, but it's a bit more, I wouldn't say easy because she is still difficult, but it's a bit more beginner friendly. Then I went up to Pilates by Izzy, which I'm like, I love Izzy. I think she's amazing, but I'm like, what are we training for? What are we training for? Are we training for the end of the world? Because this girl is like a pocket rocket, and when you do her workout routine, you literally feel like, I don't know, like it's literally, oh, 1 second. Was the lady that cleans my apartment that just knocked on the door, which is actually one thing that I'm loving. It's so nice being in India and having house help and people to help do things for you. I love that about living in India, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, back to my list. Yeah, I'm like, Izzy, what are we training for? Like, she's hardcore. So yeah, I've been loving Pilates by Izzy. Another thing that I'm loving is a TV show that I'm watching that I'm absolutely hooked on, you guys. Like, I cannot stop watching it. I've become obsessed with the show. I'm obsessed with the person. I'm like his biggest fan. I follow him on Instagram. I'm like, he's amazing. And that is Tyler Henry. He's basically a medium from LA. They actually call him the Hollywood medium because he's read all the Hollywood stars. But he has 2 shows on Netflix, 2 that I've seen anyway. I don't know if there's more. If there is, I'm 100% going to watch that because I've just finished this whole second show of his. One is called, I'm gonna go to my family group chat because I sent it in telling them to watch it. One's called Life After Death with Tyler Henry, and he basically goes around and he has like a waiting list. At this point in this year, he had a waiting list of 300,000 people in the world that wanted to be read by him. So the production team that he's doing his show with chose random people that have like a really cool story, not random, like they have like a really cool story and like a cool story of somebody that they've lost that they would want to connect with on the other side, and he will go not knowing who it is and connect with the people, and they document the whole thing. It's so good. So I literally like went through all those episodes very quickly, and then I started watching Live from the Other Side with Tyler Henry, which is basically his own like TV show on Netflix where it's filmed live, and then obviously I'm watching it back. But he is psychic reading celebrity, and they're 4 guests, so every week he has a new celebrity. And yeah, honestly guys, I've just gotten through that so quickly. He's such a cool medium. He connects with people that have passed on so well and so quickly. He's amazing. So I'm just obsessed with him. He's got such a lovely, kind, beautiful energy. He's such a lovely, nice person. The third thing I've got is taking a rickshaw ride every day. I've mentioned this in so many of my vlogs. I've just been loving taking a rickshaw. Like, rickshaws here is such a huge part of the Indian culture and the Mumbai culture. Some people are like, why are you doing that? Like, just go with your driver or book a car or book an Uber. But I'm like, you know what? No, just let me live. Like, I like taking a rickshaw. I like it being open. I like, you know, all my senses being stimulated and me like seeing and looking around. Like, it's so different for me coming from the UK, being in India. I just want to take it all in. I've also been loving my daily matcha. I've been ordering 1 a day. I don't really do anything that's naughty. Like, I hardly drink. I think I drink like once every few years, but even that, I'm just like, it comes to the point of drinking, I'm like, no. So it literally ends up being years and I won't drink. I've never smoked cigarettes. I've never done drugs. Nothing. So like, for me, My daily matcha is very important. I've been ordering one every single day from this place called Bougie Cafe, which is literally downstairs. By the time the delivery guy has got to Bougie, he's probably looking at the address like, where have I got to go? And he's like, oh, I've got to go there. And it's like so quick for him. So yeah, I could go down and order it, but it's so much easier to get it delivered because that place is popping. Everybody wants to be in there. It's so popular. And yeah, it's insane. There's a lot of construction happening in Mumbai right now, and they're digging up so much ground. And I saw that they had put like a plank of wood to get into certain shops and certain cafes and restaurants, and they had put a plank of wood up to like that you have to walk up to get into Bougie Cafe. And honestly, there's always a queue at Bougie Cafe and I never want to stand in it, but I thought this plank of wood is going to make people stop going to Bougie, because who wants Bougie that much that you'll risk your life walking up this plank of wood? You know what, guys? People are walking up the plank of wood. Another thing I've been loving is having a cook, and I feel like that is something that you can kind of get quite easily over on this side of the world. It's a little bit more difficult in the UK because I guess it would be like a chef, and it would be labelled as like more of a chef, and they would be a lot more expensive and probably not as available. Having a cook here in India is something that is totally normal, and most households have house help and a cook, and I think it's just one of the great things about living in India. Although I do kind of have a cook at home as well, because my mum I hope she's not watching this, but my mum pretty much cooks all my food. I can cook. I've been told I'm actually a very good cook by my family, but I choose not to. I just don't really cook that much. When I do it more for like a creative like thing or an event, or like if there's a birthday or something, or I want to take a dish to someone's house, then I'll really like put a lot of love into the dish. But on a day-to-day, I don't really care too much for cooking. So at home I have my mom, and she's an amazing cook, but here I have an actual cook that I pay for, and he's incredible, and he cooks all my meals. I send him an Instagram link of what I want, and then he'll make it, and yeah, it's really, really cool. I'll ask him to make things that don't have oil or don't have like specific ingredients, like, so it's very healthy. So I feel like I'm really on top of my nutrition now that I have a cook. Another thing that I've been loving is the MJ movie. I'm obsessed, you guys, obsessed. I'm obsessed with MJ. I'm starting to actually become obsessed with Jafar now as well, especially when he sings like certain songs that he sings. He looks so good. I'm like, whoa, like I can't decide if I have a crush on him, but I think I do. I've definitely got a crush on MJ. I think he's like my ultimate biggest crush ever. There's so many fine men in that movie. I went with my friend and she was like, you literally just think all of them are hot, and I was like, yeah, it's a Scorpio in me. I do. Another thing I've been loving is listening to Lana Del Rey. I can't play her or show you any of the clips I've been listening to her, but I play her in the room anytime I'm on a shoot. Every time I've been shooting recently, whoever is the photographer or anyone, they'll always ask the model like, what do you want to listen to get into it? And I always play Lana Del Rey. I feel like her music is very powerful and moving, and it gives like goddess energy. So I love channeling her when I'm shooting, and like channeling my inner goddess. It really helps me get into the vibe and the zone. And to be honest, I've noticed that because I put her on my social media a lot, so whenever I'm doing a story, most of the time I'll use her, or a lot of my posts I'll use her. I don't know if the photographers that are shooting with me have kind of looked into me and like what my vibe is and what I'm into, but I've noticed that a lot of them have already got her playing before I get on set, or they'll just put her on. She's one of my favorite artists and I just love her. I'm such a Lana Del Rey girly. I think it's my Pisces moon and probably my Scorpio sun, to be honest. Okay, then I've got going deeper into astrology and numerology. I feel like, I don't know if it's India and the energy of this place has gotten to me, because energetically they do call India the heartbeat of the world. I don't know if anyone's heard that, but it has a spiritual side of it 200%. Like, I feel like you come to India and you have to learn lessons. You learn so much. You meet soulmates, you meet karmics, you meet people from past lives, you get faced with lessons, you get dragged here, there and everywhere in terms of your spiritual journey. I've noticed that I'm definitely going more deeper into my astrology little rabbit hole, which I'm loving being in that rabbit hole. And I've noticed that I've started asking any new person that I meet here, which is a lot of new people that I'm meeting like every week, I instantly ask them what their numerology number is. And I've actually been asked that myself a lot, which I'm not used to, because over in the West I feel like it's not a big conversation, but I've noticed here people are really big on numerology, what life path number you are. Okay, favorite makeup products that I have been using recently that I am loving. So I've got my whole makeup bag here. I love this Refy face primer. Love that because I like the roller that like, I feel like when I do it, I'm not going to do it now because I've got makeup on, but when I do it under my makeup, I feel like it really gives me almost like a lymphatic drainage massage. So I love that. I've been loving this Eclipse Hyper Blend eyeshadow palette by Love Child by Masaba. Honestly, Love Child Masaba I think it's called, and I've got the one in shade 1 Cosmo Glitz, and it is super blendable. It's a hyper blendable palette, but it really is, it's super blendable and I really like it. I've been loving my Pat McGrath concealer, and it's the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection concealer / corrector, and I've been using it in the shade LM10, which is a little bit orangey for me, so it cancels out my under eye. So I like it because I put it on first, and then on top I'll put like a really bright concealer. And then finally, I've been loving my Patrick Tar blush, and this is in the shade Oh She's Different. I just love how you have the powder and then the one that's a little bit more of a cream, and I just feel like it stays on all day. I love this shade. I feel like it makes me look a bit more awake and alive, and yeah, I've really been enjoying that. So those are a few products that I have been really loving recently. Other than that, I have been loving taking flights. I feel like India is so big as a country that when I get bookings here to go to different places in the country, you don't take a train or you don't drive because everything is so far, because like I said, India is huge. You really do have to take a lot of domestic flights, which I've really been loving. I love traveling around and just the feeling of being at the airport and having my passport and packing a little bag, all my overnight things, and just checking in and getting a coffee or whatever, matcha at the airport, and just catching up with friends and family because I'm waiting at the gate and stuff like that, listening to my music. I love traveling and listening to my music, so it's been really nice just feeling the busyness of taking flights. And I feel like here in India, whilst I'm working, I take at least a flight a week. So yeah, a lot of movement and a lot of flights. And then I've really been enjoying connecting with my inner child. I think this is huge, hanging out with my friends and just having fun and just being really silly. And honestly, I just feel like sometimes the quickest way to heal, or the most spiritual thing that you can do, is just have fun, just laugh with your friends and be stupid and be silly and make jokes and all this stuff. And I feel like I've been doing that a lot recently, and that is honestly, like, laughter is like medicine. So yeah, I've been enjoying connecting with my inner child. I feel like having Bella, who you guys would have seen on so many of my videos by now, just having her and playing with her and having her in the apartment is so fun because she's only 2 years old, so she's a baby basically. So she wants to do like all silly things, like play with the toys, run around. She has the zoomies at night where she goes nuts, and I honestly like love playing tag around the apartment with her. And then of course the final thing that I've been loving that's on my list is my YouTube channel. I have really been enjoying making these videos, guys. Like honestly, I really like making them. I love editing them. I love choosing my thumbnail and writing my description and thinking, ooh, like what should I put as the title? It's honestly been so much fun. I feel like I'm somebody that's quite, I've been told I come across as mysterious, but I don't think that's the word that I'm looking for. Private is the word. I think I'm quite a private person, so I think this for me is quite a big deal to kind of like put myself out there on social media in this way and sit and talk and like connect. So yeah, I've really been enjoying it. I think it's so much fun. It's so nice to have like lived a life and then to actually, or like some of my life, and then to actually be able to share things that I've gone through. So yeah, honestly, I'm really enjoying my YouTube channel. I love creating my little content and my little videos and putting them out there. So that is definitely on my list of things that I've been loving recently. So on that note, I think I'm gonna leave you guys to it because like I said, I'm not feeling 100%, even though this video was good for me to do because it really took my mind off not feeling well. But I am gonna go and try and eat something now and just chill. I'm probably gonna go chill with my friend, order a matcha and watch Tyler Henry. What else? We have been getting through his episodes, like I can't even tell you, like we are deep in the Tyler Henry rabbit hole. Like I'm starting to dream about him and stuff. Like it's starting to affect my inner world. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go do that. Please Tyler, like I'm literally sending him my energy, this message to be like, can you please put a season 2 out there so I have more of his show to binge on. He's amazing. If you guys have not seen him, watch him. Yeah, that's all really, guys. So I will see you guys in the next video.